and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Texans and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Seattle. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks, standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second down. Thomas setting up the screen for Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Starts at the 30. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Thomas. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Zimmerman. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it. And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 64 yards. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bates. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. 2nd and 3. He finds his man complete. That's Bush. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 3rd down, Zimmerman. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Holding offense.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Zimmerman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st down, it's Zimmerman. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Zimmerman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Thomas. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Thomas. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Texans send the punter out. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
After 1, 7-3 the score. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bush.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Zimmerman.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
He's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The sack goes to Chris Barnes.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Open man here is Conklin. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And this is going to be incomplete. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Bates. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Out to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
He finds his man complete. It's Bates. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Cook up the gut. Gets around him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Throw left side, complete to McLeod. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
This is taken at about the 14.
A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Texans will take over.
On first down, Thomas.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Thomas, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they'll...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one too low.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A first down carry for Henry. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 9 now.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Out of the gun now on third down.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They start the drive with Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Here's Cook again.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Thomas.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. First and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
and as calm as he tried to present himself. There's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the wide side with Cook.
To the 43, second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Thomas. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Thomas. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 6. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Zimmerman. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this 3rd quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the 2nd half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the 3rd quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On 2nd down, Cook. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Thomas from the gun on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Thomas. Flushed out right.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. And the Texans